Bert Smith, our lead official, steps between the two big men. The ball goes in the air, and the tap is controlled in the backcourt to our right. Had his pass deflected. It goes into the backcourt, but run down by Hofstra. They'll bring it front court, and then it's stolen away by London Jemison. London driving into the lane, lays it up and in for two, and great to see the freshman get the first bucket for Alabama.
Great job defensively, got the deflection, pushed it, so aggressive going to the basket. Alabama had a 2-on-1. The freshman took it himself and able to finish off the glass and in on the mid-range jumper. Nice start for Alabama on the defensive end.
Love the energy we're seeing early on, even though it's a tie game. Phylon trying to change that. 6-foot jumper is good. Picked up by Plotnikov on the right wing. He loses the handle, though. Here comes Phylon weaving through traffic. Phylon driving to the lane. Left-handed layup is good, and Bama leads at 8-2. Taylor trying to drive. Cut off, hands it off to Phylon. Back to Bowen. Steps back, three, bottom. And a great start for Taylor Bowen. On the wing again with the dribble alive, driving into the paint. Kicks it into the corner. Sherrell, spot up, three, bottom. He'll drive to his right. He'll throw it over to Jemison, cutting to the basket. Lays it up with the reverse and got it to go to make it a 21-18 ball game. In the corner, we'll flip it to Allen. Allen hesitates, drives baseline, kicks it out to Reitzel. All alone, three, bottom. Got to make that when it was wide open, and he did. Hearing it coming the other way. Phylon kicks it in the corner to Reitzel. He'll drive, gets into the lane. Little runner with one hand is good. And past Phylon, we got to fight, fellas. Here comes Phylon, stopping, looking. Jemison dead on, three, no good. Rebound inside, Sherrell missed the layup, but put it back in this first half. Phylon trying to drive, getting downhill underneath the basket. Double team, works it outside. Bowen, three, bottom. Taylor Bowen, his second, but ahead to Phylon. LeBaron back to Millette, into the corner. Sherrell, spot up, three, bottom. And Alabama has regained the lead, 33-32, a minute 55 remaining here in the opening half of play. An 8-0 run.
And the result, Adriel all by himself for the dunk.
Sherrell leading the way with 10. We're tied at 35. The leaner in the paint, no good by Edmead. And here comes Bama the other way. Phylon working through traffic down the lane, off the window and in, and Bama leads it 37-35. Shot clock is start. Patterson for three near side. An air ball claimed by Sherrell, and we'll go to the locker room with Alabama on top, 37-35. Closer than many expected, but for Alabama, far better than it was before. Nate Oates catching up with our Brian Pasick, VP.
Coach, thoughts on the first half? Yeah, our defense wasn't good enough there in the middle of the half. I thought it was good to start. Got a lead, relax, let their guards get going. We got to finish at the rim a lot better. We missed too many layups out there. And then, we had a good close to half, but man, we got to come out, start the second half well, and keep it going for 20 minutes. Thank you, Coach.
It's an average in this particular game as Bama drives, kicks it in the corner. Jemison, three, no good. Weak side rebound, Amari Allen, and he lays it in for his first two of the game.
He did a great job.
Cut off by Luttrell. Now he'll get it into the lane. He'll step through, puts up a floater right hand, no good. Rebound tipped and snatched out of the air by Sherrell to a 4-point lead. LeBaron hesitates, now gets into the paint, stops, fall away, jumper is good, silky smooth, and now with that bucket, he has more points than any Alabama freshman ever, sophomore, including your old teammate Hollywood Robinson, breaking his record. Sunday, the big man trying to back his way down. Against Sherrell, spin, steps through, misses the leaner in the rebound control by Allen. Amari pushes it ahead in transition, going to the rim, lays it up, counted, and he's fouled. Amari Allen, the and one opportunity, and Alabama leads it by 8, trying to get it to 9. Alabama advantage, 44-39. Phylon working left side, fall away three is good. Boy, he was almost out of bounds. Hofstra with a basketball, they give it off to Davis, driving down the lane, shot blocked by Jemison. London flips it ahead to Phylon. LeBaron back to London for the flush.
Oh, what a beautiful pass. LeBaron Phylon able to set up the freshman defense to offense.
In the corner, Davis driving in, hands it off, up a tip blocked by Bowen. Here is Phylon with the basketball, working off the screen, hesitates, weaves his way all the way to the lane and lays it in on a beautiful screen by Sherelle, the right wing. The big man hands it back to Phylon, who plays off the screen, drives down the lane, puts it up and in. Bama by 10 with the ball.
Defensive mistake by LeBaron Phylon, one of the few of this game.
In front of us, Allen, three, bottom, knocking home. He'll bring it front court for Alabama. Amari down the right side of the lane. Reitzel spot up, three, bottom. Drive, gets to the block, spins away from a double team, spins away from more trouble to Reitzel, back to Allen for three, short, rebound, back to Phylon for three, not short, bottom, and Alabama leads it again by 8.
He let it fly from. Big stop for Alabama.
Bama up 5 with the ball. Here's Phylon splitting defenders to the rim. He laid it up and in for 2.
He's so good with the left hand, but switched it over to the right to avoid the shot blocker. Took a lot of contact, was able to finish through it.
7-point lead, 6:08 to go. Bama up 71-66. Driving is Allen to the rim and off the glass and in. Don't know how it wasn't an and one, but a phenomenal move by Amari Allen. That's on the right wing. He likes the matchup against the big man, Sunday. Stepping back, deep three, bottom. Huge mate there from LeBaron Phylon Jr. Rebound tipped out, Latrell's got it. Reitzel on the drive, into the lane, off the glass and in. Latrell Reitzel Jr. Inbounds pass coming from Amari Allen. He finds Bowen for the flush. And the Crimson Tide, its biggest lead of the day, 16 points with 2 minutes to go.
And Taylor Bowen deserves that. He was the man who tied it up, got the ball back for Bama, ends up with an easy dunk.
Keep away. Throws it over near side, Bowen for three. Taylor Bowen, keep doing it, baby. Taylor starting to come alive. He's got 13 points. Phylon bringing ahead against Davis. Davis trying to pick his pocket. Phylon playing with him. The lob, the flush, and Bowen now with 15. Timeout, Nate Oates. Just 14 in this one. Alabama on the drive. Murphy finds Williamson. Corner three. Bottom. Noah Williamson buries the first three. Williamson snares the miss. Gives it off to Murphy. 3, 2, 1. Strike up the band. Tom Stipe giving the headset to Taylor Bowen, who is putting it on right now and joining us. First of all, can you hear us?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Good
sir,
deal. Congratulations. What an unbelievable effort from you and your teammates today.
Sure. Absolutely. I'm excited. I'm so proud of our guys today for competing, coming together, and playing through everything.
I know you're a team guy.
For sure.
But with everything you've endured this year, to look up and to have the stat line that you did with 15 points, going 3 of 5 from three-point range for you personally, how big did that feel?
I felt great. Obviously, I've been pretty injured, pretty banged up with my hand being messed up. So all the work that I've been putting in to get back to being an elite shooter in the gym is really showing. So, yeah.
How frustrating was it for you? You've dealt with a lot of injuries this year, as you mentioned, but you've been able to work through it. And we've heard your teammates over the last couple of weeks saying, just wait.
I got a great group of teammates, and they definitely been doing everything for me, supporting me. The coaches and everything supporting me through being hurt, injured, everything. So big shout out to them.
How have you been able to stay positive through all those injuries and be ready for a moment like this?
It's been tough, man, for sure. You know what I mean? It's been difficult, but, just continue to stay the course and believe in our teammates and leaning on our core values.
Hey, go celebrate with your
teammates. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Chris Stewart joined here courtside now by assistant coach Brian Adams. Coach, congratulations. 90-70. Your team able to gut this one out against a really good Hofstra team.
No, it's great. I mean, we hit some adversity early. We're really proud of the guys because, they held the fort and they just went right to work and they just kept doing it one play at a time. And obviously we got our stops going. We stopped turning the ball over and came out at halftime and really were able to stretch the gap a little. And we're really happy. We're really proud. We're happy to keep playing here, being playing.
Let's go back to the first half
because
you started off pretty well and then had a little bit of a slip. Down 10, got it back. How were you able to flip that?
Yeah, so it was a combination there of we had a couple turnovers that led to some easy baskets for them, and then we kind of lost our defensive focus. I think obviously we came out with such a great start that we couldn't sustain that energy, and we realized we had to pick it back up to the level that we had been playing. But we were able to see some shots go down. At the end of the day, guys kept the defense going. Shots started falling. We were able to turn them over a few times. It was great, yeah.
Talk to me about some of there were some similarities, or it was trending in the direction of that Ole Miss game. What are some things that changed for you, though?
Yeah, I think the difference between the Ole Miss game and this game was that our intention and our effort from the jump was there. Our intention was to play as hard as we could. We just took some bad breaks early and maybe let our guard down once or twice, but nobody really panicked, and we just kind of were able to keep rocking, keep working, keep pounding the stone, and the mentality never shifted. I'm proud of our guys. They were unfazed. Obviously, nobody liked being down, and that's how this tournament can be scary because, it's win or go home, and so you can get a little tight, but our guys were just able to kind of stay steady and just knew that we had done enough work. As long as our effort was right and we executed the game plan, it was going to come back around, and it did.
We appreciate so much you coming out. We actually now are going to get a chance to hear from your boss, though. We're going to take the press conference.
Yeah, and as I send you off, shout out Taylor Bowen, Aiden Sherrill, 15 of 15. Taylor Bowen, some big blocks, big stuff for us. Obviously, LeBaron taking care of it offensively, but overall an amazing team effort. So we're happy, and I appreciate you.
And we appreciate you, Coach. Thanks so much. Coach Brian Adams joining us here courtside.